I'm Amber. Hi, can we come in?
Yeah.
Welcome.
What in the world is going on?
This is called Get Inspired, and you guys inspire us. So we're nominating you. And you guys won! Cannon won!
Oh my gosh, I don't even know what to say. My legs are shaking.
The goal of this is to help a family that is in need, and all proceeds will actually go towards you and your family in Cannon for something that you guys don't currently have right now.
Leanne filled us in a little bit of what that might be, but we're just going to ask you, what is a need in y'all's life that's not currently being met that you would like to see us try to fulfill? One thing Leanne proposed to us was a mobility van. If that's something that you guys need, we would love to try to see if we can fulfill that.
Yeah.
He really has. We're getting all new equipment. And everything's getting bigger and it just isn't going to fit in my car. That would be amazing.
Father God, we just thank you so much, Lord. We count on you every day and you always come through.
Hi, I'm Amber Coble with Get Inspired, and I'm here today to talk to Kelly and Zach Foster. They're our honorees for this year's second annual Get Inspired event taking place September 13th here in Midwest City. We're just going to sit down and have a few interview questions and talk to them about how Cannon has impacted their life and can inspire everybody else, and just let you guys know a little bit more about the event that's going to be taking place.
We met actually on a ski trip with the church, it's First Baptist Church in Choctaw. It wasn't until our friends introduced us when we were in the hotel, and then we started dating and been together ever since. We knew at our first ultrasound and then called me back in, and from that point it was kind of something new every single time. They were pretty sure that he wasn't going to make it to his due date. We knew that it was all going to be a plan that God had for us and what God had for Cannon, and it wasn't going to be something that we were going to call up on our own terms. After Cannon was born, it was about 6 weeks or so old. We got the diagnosis, and it was tetrasomy I5P mosaicism.
As far as what's actually reported, he's the fourth case that's known.
We have therapies 3 times a week. He does speech on Mondays, OT on Wednesdays, and then PT on Fridays. And then in between there, during school year, he's doing school and then doctor's appointments between all that.
Every 4 hours, we're doing his feeding. It doesn't matter what we have planned. We just kind of have to schedule everything around his feeding, or just make sure that we have access to it.
I think everybody just really sees how strong he is with all that he's given, and we see that as parents, and we think that he's the strongest little guy we know. He has a disorder where his brain isn't able to function on the protein that his DNA doesn't have the protein for his brain to be able to function and survive. We know in the back of our mind that that's always there, and so we know that he's not always going to be with us. So you got to hang on to faith, because if not, I mean, we wouldn't be where we are today. It's a whole different level of understanding of love, a whole different understanding of faith. You always want people to just look at Cannon and just, you want them to be inspired by Cannon and his story, and it always warms our heart that people are.
I think we're still trying to take it all in and everything.
I couldn't even sleep that night. Like, I was just so restless, just because I think we're both so excited and shocked and excited, and yeah, we dreamed of having a van for so long.
Yeah. We never thought we were going to have a van before.
I know, whenever I was younger, I was like, I'm never driving a van, and now I will rock that baby. I will style it out.
Our goal for 2014 for our second annual Get Inspired event is to get a handicap accessible van for Cannon. Since he's growing so much, we need sponsorships and volunteers for the day of and pre-event. You can email Amber N. Coble, C-O-B-L-E, @gmail.com, and I'd be glad to answer any questions you have and give you more about the event.
We couldn't do the things that we do if it wasn't for our friends and family. I mean, everybody always has us back, and just the words of encouragement that everybody gives us is, I mean, more than what they will ever know. We've been given a blessing. That's the way we look at it, and we wouldn't change it for a world.